Hey guys, this is Meal of Chocolate, and this is part of my new segment called Life Review, and today's issue is going to be about trust. At first I was going to start another video segment about video game reviews and all that, because I wanted to do reviews that were not unfairly biased, or however they were judged, like how IGN does stuff, people complain about it because it's unfair and all that. I was going to do that, but after I went to church last night, and I had a conversation with a lot of people, I learned something new about my roommate in, my dorm. It's only a personal matter, so if it doesn't concern you, or if it does, please still stay tuned to this video. It may help you, it may not, but it doesn't matter. What does matter is that trust is an issue that people are struggling with, even in the adult world, and even in high school or elementary school. Whoever's watching this video needs to know that, that in life, it's not always going to be easy, struggling with all this stuff. Like, the way I had it, it was behind my back. That's the worst kind of possible way you could have had it. I was in the car, I was with some friends, I met some new friends too, and we were all heading to church tonight, in southern Mississippi's, college campus, you know. We were heading there, and, we were having a fun time. But on the way there, they were mentioning my roommate, because he hasn't been in the room. They were mentioning how, like, he wants to change rooms, and his complaint to his friends was that apparently his roommate snores really badly, and he was going to change rooms because of that. The thing is, with my roommate, see, I told him the problem before. Whenever he got in there, I told him there's an issue, and I believe he should have respected that. He said he did. He said he didn't mind, because he wouldn't be in the room a lot. But somehow he I guess got enough of it. Like, one morning I woke up, it was a few months ago, and like, a pillowcase, maybe, some bed sheets, some random bed sheets, I didn't know where they came from, were like on top of me. I guess he was trying to stop my snoring at that time. And then, I learned now that apparently he wants to move out and have a different room, because he wants to, like, get away from whatever was bothering him. See, the thing with that is, that involves trust. See, I trusted him to know any problems that would arise, probably. And he seemed alright with it, but the thing is that he consulted his friends about it, and didn't even bother to tell me, his roommate, that he wanted to change because there's a problem. I mean, if he was so distraught about it, he could have contacted me about it, and, consulted me, and, let the issue go by, but he did not. And that really bothers me. I know it sounds like I'm ranting about it, but, the thing was that, the fact that I learned about it so late, like, this is the third trimester, and we had been roommates since about the second trimester, because my other roommate was barely there because he lived so close by. And, my newest roommate, he went to Oak Grove, so it's not really, it's pretty close by, but it's not that close. But, I mean, the fact that, see, before he would never be there, because he would tell me that, he would be playing with his friends and all that. And that was when we were trying to get close, because apparently your roommate's supposed to be your best friend, but that never happened. So my roommate was never really that close, because he was never there. And now that, but whenever he would come in the room, you know, before we would have a little bit of a hey to greet each other, and then he'd maybe either stay in the bed or do something else, like get a drink maybe, and then he would leave for another class probably. And then after a while, it just became that he would put his stuff away and then leave the room without even greeting. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't greet either, because I was busy either watching a video or playing video games, one of the two. But the fact that he turned so cold after a while, I mean, I had flipped my schedule after a while because I knew I would miss classes in the morning if I had slept through them. I didn't want to do that because you can only miss so many days. So, I flipped the schedule and I slept at mostly in the mornings because near the end of last trimester, classes were slowing down, getting ready for the finals, and it would be easier to sleep in the mornings or after lunch whenever I had free time, and then save night for when I stayed up. It worked for most part, but he never came in the room, the roommate did, so I would never know when he would come back and see me sleeping. So I wouldn't know. Most of the time, I would be awake the whole day, maybe, and then I would know, oh, he just doesn't come in the room right now. At first, I thought maybe there's a problem, but regarding the pillowcase and bed sheets, but after hearing it from his own friends, his old roommates that he slept with at the end of the hall, after hearing the truth about the matter, kinda hurts. I mean, I had to learn from it, secondhand, I guess would be the term. I had to learn from it from his friends who lived down a hall where he used to live with. I mean, he's probably not going to change to their room because there's already 2 to a room, and 3 to a room would be very hectic. But, I mean, the fact that I didn't learn it from him really makes me wonder. I mean, I'm not saying any people from where he lives is bad. I'm not saying people are bad in general for not trusting. I mean, even I myself have problems with trust. But, I'm just saying that if you need to tell somebody something, you can consult them and you can tell them that. You can find the time to tell somebody. I mean, it's not that hard. I've been in my room for like most of the year. I'm barely outside nowadays, unless I go to class or go to eat. I'm barely outside. It's really sad, but I'm barely outside the room nowadays. I thought I would have seen him, but my roommate never appeared. And still going back to learning that it was secondhand just seems terrible. I mean, I thought I could trust my roommate. I thought we would be, at least a little bit close. Not best friend material, but at least close enough to, And at first it seemed that way. I mean, he wouldn't mind me watching AHS when it came on Wednesdays. And that was like somewhere near the end of last year. And then all of a sudden disappeared out of trace. His bedsheets were never there. One night when I disappeared and I told him I was on a trip, he said he had knocked himself out. He was already asleep by the time he got there and didn't notice. But the question is, was he really being sincere about that? I'm really questioning his morality level. I'm really wondering, did he really just not notice, or was he like, oh, what a relief he's not here, and went to sleep? I'm really wondering that. I'm really curious. I mean, that was when he was still coming to the room, but I'm really curious about what he really felt about that. And, I mean, that's what I want to make a difference about. I want you people to know, people watching this video, people who, your friends probably watching this video, however you found this video, I want you to know that in regards to trust, you can tell your friends and they will respect what you tell them as long as you tell them. I want to reference a show I saw, of Ned Declassified's School Survival Guide. I watched it a few days ago on my break, and, it taught me an important lesson. See, everyone knows how Ned kissed Mosley on the, lips, because he thought it was Susie. Because they wore the same dress. And, Susie trusted that they would tell her to show that she was a good best friend, and that he was a good boyfriend. And they both did eventually. They kind of freaked out, but they eventually decided to tell her, and it made everything alright. That deals with trust. If you cannot trust a person like Susie almost did not, then what is there to a friendship that could have been? Now, that's what I want you all to take from this video, is that you can trust people, no matter how little you know them. I mean, I want you to know them a lot. I don't want you to tell a stranger everything, but no matter how little you know somebody, if you do trust them and they trust you back, and they may or may not tell somebody else, I want you to know that you can trust people with especially your best friends, or your close friends, or your little posse. I don't know what you have. You can trust people, and you can tell them things that they need to know. Like, not even people in my, when we had a band trip, and we were in a hotel, not even they complained. Oh, they did, but not even they complained to the point that, oh, I'm gonna leave the room now because, this is terrible. No, they stayed, they endured. I mean, it was one night. No, it was 3 nights. It was 3 nights. They endured, but still. So yes, in this video, whoever is watching this, however you found it, whoever made you watch it, I don't care. I want you to know that, you really can just tell somebody if it bothers you that much. If it even doesn't bother you. If it's something small, like, oh, I got a pimple, and you want to tell them, or you farted and you wanted to tell somebody. Whatever the problem may be, you can tell somebody you know you can trust. If you trust them. I don't have any trust quotes to tell you, but, this is all I can say for now, for this video. No other points I have. This is completely unscripted, so I don't have anything else to. If it was scripted, I'd sound different. But, so I just wanted to say, hope you can take a message from this video, cause, it's been on my heart tonight, and after church, it really did sink in. But, if you know you can trust someone, tell them. Do not tell someone else, and then they find out. That's the worst case scenario. That's the worst kind of thing you could do to somebody. They hear it from someone else. Like you know when your best friends had a terrible thing happen to them, and then all of a sudden they hear from someone else that you told them. What if they told you not to tell them? And you broke it anyway. I mean, I know it happens in the world, but still, you can't tell anybody that. You can't tell anybody stuff that they don't want to hear, or stuff that they need to hear, and you won't tell them. So, take this with heart. Take this with a lot of heart. I don't care if you dislike this video. Even if you like it, please like, subscribe. It really helps. There's no money for this video, sadly. I'm not getting paid for these videos, so don't worry about that. But please like, subscribe. It'll really help. It really helped me because people need to see this video. People need to see this video of life reviews. People need to know that even though this is an opinion, it's basically what needs to be heard, or how I feel what needs to be heard. So anyone out there, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.